thought racquetball was over.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. My name's Tim Baghurst, and we are about to start our second quarterfinal of the morning. If you're just joining us, Montse Mejia advanced on this court, and she will place Paula Longoria, who also advanced over on court number 2. So 2 versus 3 in the bottom side of the draw. In the top side of the draw, we have Vargas against Sanchez, Argentina against USA, which you're watching right now on court 1. On court 2, we have Martinez against Munoz. Munoz, I think on paper, a surprise upset over Natalia Mendez. Well, I'm joined this morning by Sudzi Munchik. Sudzi, we had the players warm up. They came out. They went back on court, and they're warming up again. So I thought we were good to go.
You know what happens when you think things, right?
Just go with the flow, Sudzi.
Go with the flow. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, you know, if you weren't ready, and then you have to let the players get back into their groove, too, and feel comfortable. So I'm not sure, but thanks for having me, Tim. It's been a while.
It has. And you know these two players quite well. Tell us a little bit about them.
I certainly do. I mean, you know, Annie Sanchez over there, or Annie Roberts, as everybody used to know her as, from Oregon, one of the hardest workers in our sport, Tim. And what I mean by that is she's doing everything she can to be all racquetball, whether it's clinics and camps and lessons. She's always training. She works at the club. She's got junior programs, so she's always on the court. I think this is great. Is this her first quarterfinal?
I believe so, yes.
Good for her. I know that's a good feeling, you know, when you get to your first next whatever level or
it was a breakthrough.
Round. Yeah, it's cool. And it's a good feeling. It gives you confidence. You know, but Annie's about to come up against what really is the buzzsaw of the tour over the last few months, huh?
That's right. Maria Jose Vargas finished the season last summer as world number 2 and was pushing for world number 1. Didn't quite get there, and then came in this season and said, okay, forget that nonsense. We're not having this who's going to be number 1. It's going to be me, and I'm just going to win every tournament I can.
And she lives for this. I mean, she loves training. She loves working out. She goes 1,000,000 miles per hour from the time she opens her eyes in the morning until she closes them at night. And trust me, she's stayed in our home many times. It's all gas for Maria Jose. And, you know, she's got a court at her house. I think everything for her right now is really aligned for her to be doing what she's doing out there, which is dominating. She could wake up, go play some racquetball, go work out again, and it's really impressive. You know, she's loving it. Obviously, her confidence. I know you're into the mental just as much as I am. You know, when you have that, it's tough to beat. She's just so confident, and you see it in every swing.
And I think for her as well, and you know, we can't speak to what she thinks except guess, she has a deep love of the sport. And I think that love causes her to want to train, to want to compete, to always want to be around the club. Whereas some players, maybe it's more of a job, a vocation of I have to get to the semis so that I get paid. And so the pressure is there. For Vargas, I get to be on the court, and I want to be on this court as long as I can doing what I want.
Tim, that's so well said. It's like you were in my kitchen yesterday morning talking to Veronica and I, because I had said to her, for me in my career, when my performance on court changed was when I started doing it for the money versus I want to go compete. I want to go win. I want to see what am I made of? Who's going to push me? But as soon as it was about the money, it wasn't the same.
Here we go. Vargas almost got the ace serve down the right side. You could see Sanchez leaning left, but just a little short. For me, Vargas really sets up her entire game from this drive serve. I expect a Z serve, at least to start. And that's just clean play from the middle of the court. Sudsy, you play with Annie Sanchez. She lives near you. For her, what does she have to do in this game to really push Vargas, to make Vargas think about this result?
Yeah, think less. Like, no, hey, you got nothing to lose out here, Annie. Go out there, play some ball. Don't complicate it. There's no magic dust. There's no, this is the exact strategy or what to do. See ball, hit ball, get ball. You know, that's really what she should do right now. And then, you know, when Vargas does that type of stuff, slow it down, take your time. She's going to go on runs. She's super, super streaky. But she's gotten better at that too, Vargas. You know, her whole game has just improved everywhere. But for Annie, ultimately, it's I want to see where she almost looks like a balloon that gets deflated, not super tight and tense. Just go play and have fun, and make her work. Play every rally and don't end that rally till you're done with that rally.
That's a great shot from Sanchez. Nod of the head. Now has her opportunity to score points. It's a great feeling when you say, I want to serve first, and you walk in and you get 4 points in a row. You're almost a third of the way there.
That's exactly the way you want to start. You know, when the ball's in your hand in that service box, it's like being in a boxing match and your opponent says, go ahead, you hit me first, and then we'll start. And it's so important. And I think that, you know, for Vargas, her serves right now, as we see, it's giving her either an ace or a weak return and an opportunity every time. She won't do that much. She'll adjust, but, you know, that's something right there from Annie. Pay attention to. That wasn't really a great swing, and it wasn't spectacular footwork at that.
And I'd put money on Vargas stepping up and hitting that again as opposed to going to the ceiling.
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't know if she loves going to the ceiling much.
No, not if she can help it.
Good adjustment. Raised her target zone on that.
And that's those moments where get that ball. You can give everything. Hit the floor.
Did you feel that from me?
I did.
I'm like, go get that.
I mean, we're both up here tense.
Go
get it.
Throw your body at it.
It's available.
That racket's 22 inches long. You only really needed to get about, 24 inches, and then you would have got there. Get that. Get the ball. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like for Annie, just go compete. Like make it, just make it like a street fight. Don't see that swing? It was like a little tense for me, a little almost like analytical as you're getting up to hit that. There's a big front wall. Pick a spot and just swing away. She's going to swing.
And you can see why. Power from Vargas on the backhand side. These two have met once before. It was a long time ago, back in 2021. It was at Overland Park, Kansas, and it was Vargas who won 6 and 5. So it's been a while since these two have played.
That might have been the last time you and I were on the mic together.
It could well be.
We were there. Yeah, we were there.
Wow, Vargas. It was short. She doesn't like the call.
I'm going to tell her it was, too, if she looks. See, somebody over there said it was good. It wasn't.
Well, maybe they're just trying to get Vargas to stay calm.
Vargas calm? Good luck with that. Yeah, don't force. See that? It's just a little tight. If I was coaching her right now, I mean, yeah, she can hit this high lob Z, but I'd say, no, I want you to hit a drive. Try to almost break that funk. You can do it. Go for it. What do you have to lose? Hit a high Z, hit a jam, hit something.
We'll see an avoidable hinder call here by our official Ronda Rasic. Pretty much textbook call, no argument from Vargas. And that time a screen serve, second serve.
She does that a little bit. We work on that when, Veronica and I get a chance on the court. Tim, look, she does a little inside-out swing, Annie, and she'll make contact a little too close to her body. We've tried to help her with that, just get that toss out a little bit further. You'll see some balls come a little bit tight to her.
Vargas putting together a highlight reel package this morning so far. Same example, right side, ball in front.
Yeah, like go get the ball. Don't stop at it and then try to hit it. Like go get it. And, you know, but again, shot selection for any amateurs watching at home, keep it simple. Your opponent's in front of you, pass. Your opponent's behind you, pinch. And no, that's not 100% of the time, but that's the basic strategy in shot selection.
Another Z serve. I'm a little surprised no timeout has come. It's 8 serving 2.
Did they get 1 or 2?
2.
She should have. Maybe she will right here. Yep, good call.
And here it comes. We're going to take a timeout, too, in the booth. We'll be back in just a moment here in Tempe, Arizona. And welcome back, everybody. Tim Bagger, Sudsy Munchik. Sudsy, I'm pretty sure I just saw your name on that commercial.
Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, Frank Hotels, we're super happy to be, supporting and sponsoring the tour. And Annie actually is one of our players. Mark Frank has done a tremendous job back here, in racquetball. And just like us, he's got the love, and he wanted to do everything he can. So make sure you go stay there and use promo code Sudsy for a discount. Some really awesome properties.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of talking to Frank earlier yesterday, and what a nice guy. And 3 divisions. Frank.
Thank you.
Even I can't do 3 divisions.
Tim, you're a respected coach. Tell him. Tell him. I'm like, man, you are, and he's 64, and he loves it. We go play at his court where he built the court in his house. He's outplaying all of us. Yeah, let's go. I got another. He wants to play 10 games.
3 serves 8.
Back here on court 1, it's 3 serving 8. A little momentum for Sanchez after that timeout.
So that's like that ball drop. I'd like to see it a little bit more towards the right side glass wall so that she has to bring that racket and get a full extension and come around it. That's aggressive. Can't do that. Like for the young girls watching, or Annie, or like a Larissa Faith from Costa Rica, you have to minimize your skips at this level. Just free. That's just comfort. Setting up like that, that's not an easy shot to execute. But when you're super confident, you're not trying to roll it out. Your target is probably about, 8-9 inches there. And she makes it look easy, but it's not. Short serve, she had her. Got to say hello to Veronica watching. Working out, watching her friends play, listening to my annoying voice. Hi, babe.
Another skip from Sanchez. Unforced errors. The good position, the right shot, just too low.
Yeah, and Vargas got away with that. She's not going to get away with that in the next round. Monsi's going to make her pay, or Paola, or Gabby, but look at that. That's tough. I've been on the court with that serve. It's
deceptive.
It is very, because what's happening is she's coming across her body, so when you're behind returning it, you're going to play to the left side like she's driving your backhand. She catches that side wall, and it takes a wicked turn to the right.
And that creates, what that does is that creates uncertainty. You have to stay home in the middle because you don't know which way the ball's going.
You can't guess.
Sanchez did that time, went left, ball went right, and really Maria Jose Vargas putting on a clinic right now.
Yeah, she's got her, I mean, when you have your opponent on their heels, you can do anything you want. All Mari, or Marie, I call them different names, I'm sorry. I have nicknames for everybody, so I'm trying to guard what I say. But Mari, she's very deceptive. When her serve is on, she's tough to beat for anyone. She's always going to have a good day.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment. It's Vargas who leads 12-3. We're back in at 12, serving 3.
Tim, what would you tell Annie if you were coaching her? Obviously, when you're returning that serve, can't do that, right? So that's unacceptable. That's 3 that I can count right now, unforced. But, when you're returning against somebody like this with such a good serve, what would you tell your player? Just do that. Just get a racket on it. And if she's going to shoot it from back there and win, shake her hand.
Then she's shooting better.
Yeah.
The reality is you don't want to beat yourself.
Right.
And you don't want to come out of the court going, well, did I really get to play? You want to be in a position where you've made your opponent beat you. And if they beat you, okay, how did they beat me? What do I need to work on? As opposed to, I never really found out.
Yeah, and that's a great, that's something I'll ask Annie at some point. I'll say, so, what do you think? What'd you see here? What'd you feel? What changes did you try to make? Textbook racquetball right there by Marie Jose. I said Marie Renee because I was just talking to her. But that's textbook. She's deep in the court, doesn't go for too much. Down the line, wide angle, set it up for an opportunity. There's game 1.
So first game goes to Maria Jose Vargas from Argentina, 15-3. Over to our left, Munoz is playing Martinez. We'll try to get a score update for you on that one. We'll be back in a couple to find out what happens in game 2. We're back in here at Arizona State University, the Sun Devil Fitness Complex. If you've never been here, this is quite a facility, and it's been awesome to see ASU students coming through. Even last night, we had a lot coming in, just standing over the barriers. What is this? I've never seen this sport. Taking video, it's been awesome.
Great facility. I've been trying to recruit my niece. She's 10 years old, little rock star basketball player. I'm like, can you please go to ASU just so me and Aunt Veronica can come here more often?
Well, somebody who does like it is Maria Jose Vargas. She's been very successful on these courts. The courts are panel. On the right side, you can see glass, but they're a little faster than most panel courts.
It is, yeah. I've had the chance to play on these a couple times and compete for Team USA and nationals. And what I love about it is you can, if you know how to use that right side glass, like many glass courts, if you know how to use it and you know the lighting and the bounces, you can use it to your advantage. And I'll be playing on it later, and I'll be smashing a lot of wide angles into that glass just to try to hide it a little bit. But yeah, the more court time in this case Vargas has than Annie, that's also an advantage. And as you know, there are some courts out there, like the old portable glass court. It was such an advantage to anybody who had more time on them. And but these courts are great. Yeah, this facility is amazing. One of my favorite in the country. That's not good shot selection, but she's okay. She's comfy. The ceiling was the shot before. Good shot, Annie.
That was an excellent shot. So a little momentum. Got the side out. Got the first point in game 2. Let's see if she can build on it.
Some of the LPRT players have been hanging out in the sun, looks like. See that? You see that right there, that little mechanical flaw? So if Annie goes back and watches that, she'll clearly see that. It's just inside, and she can't get full extension. Good court position by Annie. Stay in it.
Here's the opportunity. Oh, it's tough.
Oh, look at that. There it is now. No. That's the difference. Patience, recognition, execution. When you're watching the highest level, that's what you saw. She was very patient. She recognized, but she didn't execute.
Something I talked about in our first match was just the number of opportunities that Sanchez had to win the point, but didn't. And as a consequence, kept the rally going. The better players, they get their chance and they take it. Here's one for Vargas. And took it. Might have taken it a little earlier, but and you could see as she walked forward, not happy with that rally. She's a perfectionist.
A little sloppy.
Almost got it.
I'd be a terrible ref, Tim, because I just can't tell all the time.
That's a clean third shot. Difficult to do. Vargas sometimes hits balls that aren't necessarily technically correct, but she makes it work.
Yeah, she's a free swinger. You know, she loves, you know, the shot making ability of her is maybe the best of all the women on tour. Meaning, when I say that, meaning she can execute any shot from anywhere. Not everybody can do that, but Annie needs to hit some more down the lines. I know it's easy to say out here, but she really has to try to go down the line more. Like right here. And mishit it. Yeah, she mishit it right back down the middle.
Act like you meant it.
Swing hard, take chances. 1-2. A lot of racquetball for only 1-2, huh?
A number of people have gone to the lob serve against Vargas, baiting Vargas into shooting, which we know she likes to do.
That's the old Jason Menino approach. I'm going to lob you, and if you're going to be hitting great shots from 38 feet back, have at it. Because he would keep it deceptive enough that we couldn't run up and cut it off all the time. But yeah, that's a great strategy. I mean, if I was playing her, you could also do that, right? Go with that half kind of junk lob.
Like something like that where you know Vargas is not going to go to the ceiling. And so you might get 1 or 2 free points.
And I'm looking at her footwork as she approaches it. That's what I'm looking for as a coach, or technically, you know, does she look comfortable, and how do her feet look as she's approaching that ball? And she didn't look super set.
Little rushed Sanchez that time. Smiling back to somebody sitting down below us. We're up on a balcony about 10 feet high above this court. But I think that was close. Let's take another look. Just short.
Called it good. Tough to see, though. That's a veteran move. See what she did? Right back at it. She knows she probably got away with it. So let me go there again.
Over to my left, we'll keep you updated at the score. It was 5-2 in favor of Munoz over Martinez. Seems to be the right side when Sanchez moves to the right. She's struggling a little more.
It's like she's one more step. So she's got to do a bunch of drills with somebody up front where they're making her get to the ball and then shuffle in and swing at it. She's kind of stopping. She's stopping almost like one full step early. Because she's there. She's just not getting to it and finishing it.
A serve from Sanchez.
Vargas,
excuse me. Winner of this plays either Martinez or Munoz. We already know that Mejia will face Longoria yet again. That's becoming a constant battle while Vargas stays world number 1. And another ace on the right side with that short Z. Huge advantage for me, Sudzi, being world number 1, because you avoid playing either Mejia or or Longoria in the semifinals. You only have to play one of them, not both.
It does matter, right? Like coming up from the bottom half now with Monty and Paola having to deal with each other, and then potentially, Vargas or Gabby or Carla. But yeah, it's a big advantage, and that's what happens when you're the top seed. You earn that right.
We've got a replay coming up after a scrappy rally.
That's what I'd like to see, Annie. Like a little more scrappiness, right? Like get to the ball, keep it in play.
Yes, Mejia Longoria will be coming up this afternoon. Our semifinals start at 4 o'clock. That, I expect, will be a battle. Wouldn't be surprised if that goes breaker.
Doesn't it usually?
Yeah.
Down the line. Nope.
Wow. Big skip from Vargas.
Standing straight up, maybe could have lost it slightly in the glass, but you want to know what it really was? She's just a little too comfortable right now. So really didn't, mentally focus, bend the legs, kind of just stood straight up and ripped it into the floor. She knows.
Well, it's Sanchez who's taking the timeout. She's serving at 2-7 in game 2. We're back in on court number 2. Munoz now down 7-9.
Oh, Gabby and Carla. Oh, I thought you were asking me about this one. Good
Here-
win for Carla yesterday, huh? Beating
Very
Natalia.
good win over Natalia Mende, and then was pushed by Yana Salazar in the first round. Yana, to her credit, played very well. Munoz had to work very hard. Excellent cross court from Vargas. Yes, Munoz is, I think that was a big win for her. She struggled over the last season to really get into those quarterfinals. So well done to her, and is pushing Martinez all the way. Over here, things a little more routine for Vargas so far. That's a good shot down the line from Sanchez. Vargas had the opportunity, and we talked about this during the break, maybe a little too casual on that one.
She'll tighten it up here, and because you never want to, if you can get in and out, that's what you want to do. But sometimes you have those waves. This is where Annie's got to take advantage of. Start earning some points.
Smack down the right side from Vargas.
That was one of those string breakers where you swing as hard as you can, you hit it at the tip of the frame, and people are like, look how many strings I break. I hit it hard. Nobody, you miss hit it.
Vargas would disagree with you on that one.
The breaking strings? Yeah.
No, she would tell you it was clean.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what she was looking for. Loose off the back wall from Sanchez. Punished by her opponent. Vargas got here with a win over Suzy Acosta yesterday. Sanchez had a couple. Kyla Davis in the round of 32s. And then a good win over Christina Amaya yesterday evening.
Good shot. Just staying in control, patience, recognition, execution. See that? And that was simple. Like, really, for amateurs, anybody watching, that shot selection, that's perfect. That's all you're doing. She's moving the chess pieces around, staying in control of the point, and then recognizing now's my opportunity, and then you have to execute.
Vargas over 330 matches on tour. Sanchez has yet to hit 30. So a wide gulf in experience.
A little bit. And you need, she's got there.
Very nice from Vargas. Soft hands. We don't see it too much, but we know she can do it.
She's actually worked on that, I think, a bunch. She's gotten
I agree
better
with
at
you.
it. Yeah, it's something she's added to her game, so good for her. But it's definitely, I was talking to Larissa Faith from Costa Rica, that young and up-and-coming machine. She could ball.
She could be number one day, I think.
I said, when she was walking in the club this morning, and this goes to Annie here, you have to play these matches and lose them to learn how to win them.
Timeout on the court. We'll keep it here. Continue the thought.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, you need those experiences. You need to get smacked around a little bit, and it's what you learn from that. It's not. You asked me about wins. I couldn't tell you, Tim, but you want to ask me about some losses. I remember a bunch of those. And, you have to go in there. You got to deal with that, learn what that's like, do everything you can in the moment to compete. And if you truly deep down don't like the way it feels when you're done here, and you didn't like what that felt like, and this is what I was telling Larissa and her dad, it's in your power, not your father's, not your coaches, not your sponsors. It's up to you to do everything in your power to never feel that way again. So you go out and watch that. She played Alexandra, I believe, which is a tough matchup for anyone. And here she is, a junior up and coming. I said, go watch that. Don't worry about so much what she does. Look at what you're doing and not doing, and then go get better at that. Because you can't make me be someone I'm not on the court. I need you to help me maximize the player I am, my abilities, how I'm wired, right? Like what I like, what's going to make me tick. You can't say, well, I want you to be soft and relax and go slow and do this. Okay, how do we make you better? Here's how you do it. And if she has that drive and Larissa figures it out, she's going to be tough. And Annie needs these matches. She gets to practice with Veronica, who's, top woman player in the world.
Huge advantage.
But
many players do not get that opportunity.
Yeah, and she loves it, and we love having her there. But she, this in competition is clearly different, right? In a tournament, everything's different.
Oh, yeah. You're in a new location. You're traveling. You're playing in a win-or-go-home situation. It doesn't matter if I lose this game. And right now, a clinic of serving from Maria Jose Vargas, who's really racked up the points from this drive serve.
It starts right there, everyone. Ball's in your hand. You get to do whatever you want with it. Do something good. Weak return opportunity. Nice and simple. Didn't try anything too much. And if you're Annie, you feel like, man, what's going on here? I'm just getting smothered.
Match point for Vargas.
Went for the crack.
She did, and that's why she's smiling. She missed it. And there it is. So Vargas wins 15-3, 15-2. Sudsy, exactly what Vargas wanted. A comfortable win, an efficient win, get off the court, rehydrate, get some food, get ready for the semifinal. While this other semifinal, they're battling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Exactly what Vargas needs to continue to progress to the final and uphold her status as world number one.
Yeah, if you're Vargas right there, that's exactly what you wanted. You had a good player, but you had to go out and play. You had to execute shots, serves, work on a lot of things that's going to come up here in the semi later today. So for her, everything again is aligned to have a good showing and another good match. If I'm her, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting back to the hotel, getting away from all this, making sure I conserve that energy because she's going to have her hands full later on. And, she's right on track to win that one too, so we'll see.
Well, Sudsy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate your contributions as always. Just a reminder, everybody, we'll be back at 4 p.m. Mountain Time for the single semifinals. After those semis, we go into the semis of doubles. Got some interesting pairings. A dark horse of Martinez Longoria might be worth watching in those. Could be fun. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Tim.
But is just getting started. Welcome to the LPRT, the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour, where every rally is a battle, every point a war. Athletes from more than 10 countries, champions inspiring the next generation and empowering women in sport. And yes, the world is watching. Passion, power, global reach. This is women's sports at its best. Now it's your turn. Align your brand with excellence, with emotion, with history in the making.
115 Tier 1 title.
The LPRT is ready to explode worldwide. The only question is, will you be part of it?
Excellent shot by Ross.
Partner with the LPRT. Let's build the future together.